Mombasa County hosts over 96 public primary schools, which for many years have suffered from acute water shortage and poor sanitation. According to the United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, factors related to water, sanitation and hygiene affect the children's right to education in many ways. Research has shown 400 million school children are affected by water and sanitation-related diseases every year. Consequently, this has hindered their learning abilities at different levels.
We were having only one block. That is, there were 4 toilets for the boys and 4 toilets for the girls. 302 girls and 315 boys.
Zamani kulikuwa choo ni vichafu. Watu wakiingia hawawezi kupumua, harufu mbaya, na kulikuwa hakuna milango. Mwenzake akienda chooni anamuona vile anavyofanya haja zake.
Our iron sheets were very bad before. That when it rained heavily, there's a lot of water coming from it, and we cannot use the toilet till it stops rain.
When we had the heavy rains, our toilets collapsed, so we didn't have toilets, and some of the people, like the girls, could not attend school because of lack of enough toilets, especially during the menstruation period. Also, dropout ratio was very high, because now for the big girls, it was not good for them. They thought it not good for them to go to the bush. So you see, a girl go to the bush, it will be better. The guys thought it would be better for them just to drop out of school and stay at home.
Mwavula Primary School, at one time the public health officer in charge of Likoni went to inspect the school and was so surprised to see that the school had collapsed latrines. And so he felt the need to close the school because of the standards. They were just too low. Lucky for Mombasa County, the governor heard about it, and the governor started mobilizing for resources.
In line with His Excellency Governor Hassan Ali Joho's vision, the County Government of Mombasa has initiated the School Sanitation Project through the Department of Water, Environment and Natural Resources with support from the Royal Dutch Government.
The School and Sanitation Project was initiated by His Excellency Hassan Ali Joho. This project will benefit 94 primary public schools, and it will also benefit around 70,000 school children.
So we started by first of all identifying the ratio that is basically standardized. And we realized that a lot of our public schools, 80% or so of our public schools needed to be supported by a way of creating new sanitation blocks.
So far we have done 3 schools have been completed, 28 more schools have been tendered. The cost of the 31 primary schools is roughly around 300 million Kenya shillings. We envisage to complete all the schools, the first batch of the schools, by mid-2016.
Schools that will benefit from this project include Mrima Primary School, Longo Primary School, Likoni Primary School, Dingrikani Primary School, among others. Similar sanitation challenges have equally been facing teachers, which has gravely affected teaching and learning in our schools.
The teachers were not able to access school toilets because they were not in good condition. They didn't have sufficient water even.
That also affected us. Our feeding habits changed. We couldn't drink water because you don't want to risk be pressed and you have nowhere to go. Whatever amount of food you take, you limit, because if you get full, you need to release some, and then you see.
Kulikuwa kuna choo kimoja ndio tuingia walimu wote, male na female, wanaingia choo kimoja. Alafu kama uko kwa period pia saa nyingine kwa change kwa staff. Kuna staff kule ya deputy. Tuenda huko. Wa change pad huko. Waenda na mwenzako mafunga mlango. Alafu wa change pad, wabeba pad yako, watoka.
In recognition of the importance of teachers in schools, the program also addresses their plight.
Initially, the teachers also never had these facilities, and therefore they would actually require to travel several kilometers to be able to meet these specific needs. And that has now changed. We're able to retain the teachers in school.
I'm happy to say we feel now we are teachers. Our self-esteem is back because now I don't share a toilet that is bad state with my students. They're enough to they are more than the required ratio. Plenty of water, plenty in number, clean, you know.
I feel great, definitely. I feel great. I am in a good school where pupils are happy, teachers are happy. And that one definitely will make me walk tall because I'm very sure my teachers are going to produce very good results and my pupils are reading very hard. That tells me performance will be very good. Year 2016.
For far too long, most schools have gone without running water, and this has always posed a great risk to the health and the well-being of our children.
And there was not enough water to wash our hands after the toilets, and some of us were becoming sick.
Because of drought and famine, most of the people couldn't come, so we used to send them to the ocean. You can come with water, jerrycan water, to come and pour it in there, to come and use it to wash the toilets.
Good sanitation and adequate water go hand in hand, and that is why the County Government of Mombasa, through the Water Sanitation and Hygiene project, is providing water connectivity to every school.
The project also entails that in each and every school they would have proper running water facilities. So for those schools that did not have water would now have water.
Nafuu kidogo iko kwa sababu huko shule wanakuja washinda wakipata riziki wakila, wanapata maji pale, at least pia kenda chooni anaweza pata maji. Wasichana hao kwanza, wasichana ndio muhimu wapata maji. Wakiwalizao maji yako atakuwa hakuna shida yote.
There will be no more diseases because so far we are not experiencing the diseases. There is also enough water which we never used to have previously because we did not have the water harvesting system. But at least now with the water harvesting system we have also enough water.
Kinashukuru kwa saizi county imetuletea maji. Nafikiri sasa watoto wetu watapata shida maji, maana maji yako.
The program will also run an intensive hygiene and sanitation sensitization to ensure the proper use of the facilities and inculcate the virtues of cleanliness to our children from a very young age.
And outside the toilet block there would be a hand wash area with proper detergent, whereby they will be taught that once you finish your business in the toilet, you come outside and wash your hands properly so that you can protect yourselves from all the diseases like cholera and diarrhea, which are water related.
Firstly, we have appointed some people who are the heads who will be taking care of the toilets, both for girls and boys. We have also given them the certain days where they are going to do the cleanliness. That is on Mondays, we have boys from class 4 who participate in cleaning. On Tuesdays, class 5. Boys, that's on the boys' side. So class 4 on Monday, class 5 on Tuesday, class 6 on Wednesday, class 7 on Thursday, and class 8 on Fridays. Cleaning the toilets takes place early in the morning and late in the evening.
This project extends further to the community by allowing residents neighboring the schools to access the water. We've been suffering a lot due to lack of water. We used to walk for 2 hours to the source of water, only to get 2 jerrycans, and most times we would transnight, because at night there is less traffic. We would then walk back home for 2 hours. Salt water was sold at 30 shillings and fresh water at 40 shillings. But thanks to this project, the water is now near, fresh and free of charge. We thank Governor Hassan Ali Joho for this water project, and we pray for him to continue bringing us more projects. The program also includes an intensive training for the teachers on proper hygiene and sanitation standards and maintenance of the facilities.
Gender separation, separated and functioning toilets. Already zile zote tunajenga iko na wavulana kando, wasichana kando, walimu kando na special unit kando na wale KCDs kando. Ya pili ni functionalizing the school health club. Nimeshawaambia vile hizo school health clubs zinaformiwa.
This project stands a beacon of hope for the thousands of children of Mombasa and generations to come.
With the new toilets, I feel my needs have been taken care of, and I feel dignified and respected as a girl child. Thank you, Mombasa County.